Join me on my Tesla full self-driving adventures where I let the car drive me to Elgin, Illinois. This is about a 60-mile trip, and I think I touched the steering wheel twice, maybe 3 times. Because I'm wearing a hat, every once in a while I can't see my eyes, so I have to wiggle the steering wheel so it knows that I'm alive. And also, I think I touched it a couple of times to adjust the speed. So there's a little scroll bar on the right that you can tell the car to override the speed limit and go either faster or slower if you want. In my case, I think I'm overriding it to go faster. Normally it reads the speed limit signs and approximately runs the speed limit, sometimes a little over. Now, a problem that Tesla needs to address is when the full self-driving gets you into a parking lot. A lot of times it has no idea how to actually navigate within the parking lot. So what you'll find in this video is I get in the full self-driving gets me all the way into the parking lot, and then it gets lost. It can't find the superchargers. For whatever reason, my guess is it has something to do with mapping, although it's just a guess. It doesn't know where the superchargers are. So it'll get you into the parking lot, and this is common with a lot of Myers, actually. A lot of times what full self-driving will do, it'll just pull you to the front door. So, for instance, if you're going to Superchargers that happen to be in a Myers parking lot, it'll actually just pull you up to the front door of the Myers. And usually from there you can see the Superchargers and you navigate. In this case, it ends up pulling me into a corner of the Myers where I can actually see the Superchargers, but obviously it can't, and I have to actually disengage at that point. This whole drive was a little over an hour, so what I've done is I've fast forward a lot of the video. So what you're going to see is a lot of video on the highway. You're going to see us fast forward either at 8x, 16x, or even 32x. I still show the steering wheel so you can see that I'm not touching the steering wheel. The car is driving itself, but it's pretty boring to watch a car drive itself for an hour. So I just fast forward that. So currently, full self-driving doesn't actually park. So you actually have to transition out of full self-driving. You have to actually disengage, and then you have to turn on parking, auto parking. So at the very end of the video, I go down to 1x speed. You'll see me pulling into the charging station. Pulling into the parking lot, you'll see that I have to disengage because I can't find the chargers within the parking lot. And then you'll see me pull in front of the charging stations, and what will happen is it'll go into the self-park mode, where it'll identify a bunch of potential parking spaces. I then select the parking space I want it to park in and tell it to park, and then the car parks itself. Now, with supposedly with the latest version of full self-driving, which actually just got released about an hour ago, FSD 13, it'll actually transition automatically to self-park. So it'll go into a parking lot, find a parking space, and park there. And then you have auto summon. I'm sorry, it's called actual smart summon. And there, so then you park, right? So the car automatically parks into the parking spot for you. So then you go into your grocery store and you do your shopping or whatever, and you can actually use your phone to call your car and tell the car to pick you up in front of the store. So that's called actual smart summon. And that either got a whole bunch of videos showing that. I use that all the time. It's great when it's raining outside. It's great when you park far away from something and you just don't want to walk all the way out there. It's really nice, especially now that it's cold, because it also preheats the car for you. So, for instance, if I'm getting up, if we're eating at a restaurant, what I'll do is I'll initiate Smart Summon before we actually walk out of the restaurant, and that just tells the car, that just starts getting the car warmed up. And then I walk out of the restaurant and I actually tell it to start moving, which is, it's called come to me, and it's basically a dead man switch. You push and hold a button on your phone so that it knows you're alive, and as soon as you release the button, the car stops, but you're not actually controlling the car. It's steering itself and driving itself in the parking lot. This is just a dead man switch so that it knows you're watching the car. So then it'll just drive through the parking lot and pick you up in front of the store. We're on the Superchargers. No, 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 no. Where are you going? You're right there. stupid. See, it doesn't know. Huh. See, that was a navigation error. That was most definitely a navigation error. Okay, what is this person doing? Okay. All right. Oh, wow, I didn't even notice that. Oh, freaking cool. I didn't even know about that.